the day. This is Heat 15, our fastest section of the Championship Boys 400-meter time finals. Starting in lane 1, he was 8th last year in 47.09 from Maryland. This is set to be Lamonte Johnson. In lane number 2, from Washington, D.C., this is Jaden DeLeon representing the house. In lane number 3, he was 7th last year in 47.09 out of right here, Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. This is Abe Lloyd. He was 2nd at New Balance Nationals indoors. He was 5th last year in this race in 47 flat. This is Andrew Salvoden. A very familiar name from the standout crew of Bullis in Maryland. 3rd at New Balance Nationals indoors this year. This is Cameron Homer. How long do we have to introduce this next young man? He is defending national champion indoors and outdoors. Meet records at both. If you can hear us, you can hear the noise in the crowd. Olympian Quincy Wilson. In lane number 8, Joshua Shelton of Beast Mode in Texas is going to come in ranked 9th in the country with a 45.93. And rounding out your field, it is going to be 46.08 to win the New Jersey State Championships earlier in June. This is Alexander Osayemi of Clayton, New Jersey. Serenity, you are our 400-meter standout. You're going to take the call here, but what a field.
I mean, you're absolutely right, Kate. What can we expect from Quincy Wilson? That's one of my favorite topics of conversation. What can we expect from Quincy today? He already has the meet record with 45.13, but I mean, he must feel a ton of pressure coming onto the track every single time. Being a New Balance athlete, also being an Olympian, also being a standout athlete that he is. What can he do today?
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, he already holds the meet record, right? He won last year in a U.S. number 1, 45.13. That kind of seems like child's play at this point, to be honest. But the only person who can say that is someone like Quincy Wilson. I had the honor of interviewing this guy after his race last year. The swagger on this young man, and I call him a young man because last year he was a child.
Yeah.
He has moved up. You know what I said to him? I said, are we going to see a sophomore at the Olympic team in Paris? And he smiled at me, goes, maybe. And I said, no, sir. The answer is yes, we are going to. And when it came to the interview, he said, hell yeah, we are. And that swagger has continued with every step that this man has taken on the track. I'm going to call him a man. I'm going to call him a young man. He has developed in an enormous way, and of course, all eyes are going to be on him. He is in a very deep field, though, as well, Serenity. Not to take anything away from these other runners, this is going to be a very fast race.
And right now, Kate, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium. All eyes are on Quincy Wilson out of lane 6. And they are off to the outside of Quincy Wilson. Lane 7 is empty, but Quincy is getting off to a pretty solid start. But to his inside, Cameron Homer from Bullis, his own teammate, is also getting off to a pretty hot start as well. But this is where Quincy usually starts to come alive, is especially this final 200.
Well, look, his teammate is putting him under pressure. He's only a 10th grader himself. He has seen what his now older teammate has done at that age group. But now comes Quincy Wilson, the class of the field.
Here comes Quincy Wilson. What will he run today? This final 120, he has the foot speed. He runs the 200, but this is his baby right here. And look at that crowd cheering in the phenom of Quincy Wilson all the way to this finish line. What will he run? And it is 45.32. Unofficially, it will go up to 45.37. What a fantastic run from Quincy.
Well, listen to this. We said that sometimes 45-1-3 as a high schooler. And when I say sometimes, only in the case of Quincy Wilson does that seem like a little bit of child's play. That goes to show you exactly how fast he ran last year, because Serenity, that is about a quarter of a second slower than what he threw down last year as a 10th grader. So he has not eclipsed his own his own meet record, I should say, but he still got the job done in style. And look at that, 45-37 for Wilson, 46-33 is second place. So that is almost a full second in a 400. That is eons.
No, it absolutely is. But what I like is that he's been able to run already. We saw him in the 4x2 just yesterday, which is really good for him. So he's felt the track. He's used to it. He already is, of course. But Quincy looked really, really good. And we're going to hopefully take another look at it. And here we are. He just had a fantastic start. But where he really just comes alive is that final 200. But he did really hone in on the backstretch, and that's what I like to see.
And it was his teammate Cameron Homer who kept him honest, and I think that counts so much. They know each other's chemistry. They work hard in practice. They work hard in training. This is where Quincy, and you know what's so interesting? The lean back has shifted forward just a little bit. We've seen that head back almost running, again, I don't want to diminish him, but a little bit childlike in the past. And it's worked for him, right?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Kate. I mean, Quincy's form has kind of gone viral along with his running. I mean, when you're as fast as you are as a high schooler, people are going, the internet coaches, if you will, are going to get on his form. But he was still young, but he looked definitely different this time. You really didn't start to see the lean back or the wild arms, at least until the last 20, and that's when it really started to hurt the most.
And that's what you expect to see. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Although, that being said, if you're the best, you only have yourself to compete with.
Yeah.
So may as well make some little changes here and there to continue getting yourself even better and better. And you know what? Again, look at this is almost sort of like, I don't know, like a zombie moment.
The hands trying to grab him. But it's the fans as a high schooler. He has fans with other high schoolers. I mean, what does that say about Quincy Wilson?
He has fans with collegiates. He has fans with pros.
He has a fan in me. I'm a fan of Quincy.
There you go. Me too. Here we are. We're your fans. We're in the stands. Come see us, Quincy. We love you.